Hero, and we're now given to understand that Hero MotoCorp is under investigation from Ministry of Corporate Affairs for alleged governance issues. What are those details? What exactly happened at the helm of power? Perhaps, Amit, you could shed light.
Yeah, so in April, the Income Tax Department had detected cash transactions worth about more than in the tune of 100 crores that were used for the purchase of a farmhouse by their executive chairman, Mr. Pawan Munjal. Allegedly, in this in public interest, the MCA, the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, had initiated an investigation regarding their Hero MotoCorp's relationship with a third-party vendor. This was alleged. So, Hero MotoCorp has now responded that they have not gotten any communication from the MCA regarding this investigation. But this investigation came even as Hero MotoCorp added 100 new stores to its existing whatever retail outlay. And it is basically, like you said, corporate governance is basically investigating the ownership structure of Hero MotoCorp.
Right.
So that is where it stands right now.
Okay. Karthik, it's interesting because the Hero is saying we have no communication from the ministry, and they continue to maintain that since last evening up until today, this morning. And this is a story that broke on Reuters, one of the news agencies, where Reuters says that MCA will be assessing company's relationship with a third-party vendor in case that is related to diversion of funds. This is primarily got to do with executive director of Hero MotoCorp buying a property and taking funds from the company. Serious allegations there on a company that has a reputation to keep.
No doubt, no doubt. The allegations are very serious. Now, I'm at a loss to understand, are we talking about the same instance of corporate governance lapse, which accounts for the relationship with a third-party vendor, as well as the 100 crore rupees paid in cash allegedly for a farmhouse purchase? So I'm not sure if we are talking about one issue or two issues here, and we are hoping that there would be some light shed on that subsequently. But yeah, like you and Amit very rightly pointed out, this seems to be a pure play issue of corporate governance, allegedly. And of course, we'll have to wait for reports to come out and then really assess and understand what really transpired, who this vendor is, what is the kind of relationship in question here, what is the kind of financial or otherwise exchange that took place between Hero MotoCorp and this third-party vendor? Was there some sort of favoritism in play? Was there some sort of kickbacks in play? These are all in the realm of speculation right now until the details emerge. But it definitely seems like a fairly serious case of corporate governance malfunctioning, malpractices. But it's all, of course, like I said, in the realm of details yet to come out, and hence, we're just quoting what we know from other papers. But the stock prices of Hero MotoCorp have been taking a bit of a beating since yesterday. Not as grave a situation as one would have thought a news item like this would do. But Hero MotoCorp shares are down about 3% since morning. Remember, yesterday they were trading in the range of about 2,900 upwards. Right now, as you're speaking, stocks are down at about 10:30 a.m. They are down to about 2,814. So there's a sizable dip of about 3%. But yeah, I think the markets are also waiting for some sort of clarity to come in on account of who this third-party vendor is and what the real allegations of misgovernance are, without really stepping the gun too much and making assumptions of their own.
Absolutely. And in fact, newspapers and news publications are attributing this to an earlier raid that was carried on in March of 2022. The IT department carried a raid in various premises linked to Hero MotoCorp. And raids were into, as you rightly pointed out, allegations of tax evasions. an investigation was carried out. Officials were looking into financial documents, business transactions, and in fact, Hero MotoCorp at that point in time had come out and claimed that tax inspectors visited its offices, residences, and that of CEO Pawan Munjal as a part of routine inquiry. So they did acknowledge that there was in fact an IT visit. However, not on account of any allegation that we are alluding to. They said that this was routine inquiry, which obviously you expect a company to say, but at least there was acknowledgement then that there have been some sort of raids conducted on premises of Hero MotoCorp. But as of today, as Karthik pointed out and as you've also hinted at, there's been no statement that's come in from Hero MotoCorp acknowledging that there is an investigation of this nature.
Yeah. And I think, like you pointed out, that it's a big brand, it's a respectable brand, and they have a reputation to keep. So they will be putting their PR machinery up and running. They basically said they have received no communication. They did not have to say that. So just to keep their reputation, they basically will have to clear this thing out pretty soon.
Absolutely, they will have to clear out, and those are some serious allegations. We will, of course, come back on that story whenever there's a clarification.